2-pounder anti-tank guns available. 2-pounder anti-tank guns available. Flare barrage complete. Assault flares can be fired when ready. Centaur CS are fueled and ready to deploy. Commando support sections shall aid our ground efforts. Our naval blockade has ceased. Ships are poised to initiate a naval blockade. Naval bombardment underway. Stand fast. Shore bombardment confirmed. Clear the zone immediately. Cruisers are in range of your position. Shore bombardment on standby. The Black Prince is being held in reserve. Additional detachments of engineers are making their way to the front line. Coordinated assaults via radionet are available. Additional light vehicles can be withdrawn on your order. Artillery trip flares shall be distributed to the men. Creeping barrage underway. Brace for impact. Stand by, all guns. Fire! 25-pounders with supercharged rounds are on standby orders. Pound the enemy into submission. Creeping barrages are available. 17-pounder and Bofors emplacements are available for construction. Weapon emplacements are available for construction. Man your positions and hold. Hold the line. Every second counts. Our forces shall hold the line to the last. On your word. Weapon crews have orders to hold the line at all costs. The front line must be held. We shall see it done. Australian infantry are in reserve. Australian light infantry available to deploy. Light infantry sections on standby. Sappers have orders to over-repair vehicles for the coming fight. Over-repair doctrine shall keep us in this fight a little longer, don't you think? Resource caches shall form the backbone of our economy. We shall construct reinforced resource caches at your command. Supply run underway. Ensure it is protected. 15 CWT is conducting its supply run now. We can conduct supply runs to secure additional resources. High-risk supply runs may yield the resources we need, Commander. Medical supplies shall be rushed to our frontline attackers. Infantry on the offensive shall be encouraged to persevere. Initiating burnout protocol. Stand clear. Incendiary shells inbound on enemy sector. Stand clear. Burnout available. All batteries await the word. Enemy capture point is vulnerable. Burnout has left a sector exposed. Strike now. Batteries on standby to cleanse the enemy with fire. Churchill Crocodile entering the field with all haste. A Churchill Crocodile variant awaits deployment to the field. Churchill tanks with flame projectors are available to rout the enemy. Demolition engineers deploying to your mark. Demolition engineers await orders to deploy, Commander. Specialist sappers and demolition upgrades are available to clear the way. Incendiary weapons have been rolled out to our infantry. Burn the Bosch from their holes. Incendiary rollout underway. Frontline fighters shall be granted additional supplies to help maintain their momentum. Point assault in effect. Take that location at all costs. Initiating point assault. Advance to mark. The men are briefed to begin their next point assault. Critical locations can be designated for a point assault. On your word. Experimental petrochemicals are being integrated across all flame weapons. Veterans of Dieppe are reporting for duty. Canadian shock infantry have been assigned to our sector. Canadian shock infantry are in reserve. We have Canadian veterans baying for blood here, Commander. Sir, a group of ruffians have reported for orders. They say they're Canadian. Canadian shock veterans shall aid our cause. The old boy came through. Canadians are on hand to join the fight. Smoke operation live. Batteries primed. All batteries fire at will. Smoke operation is a go. Smoke operation on standby. Issue as needed. Obscuring smoke bombardments are available as required. Batteries are primed to begin smoke operations. Gorka are arming for combat now. Deploy when ready. Another 4.2-inch mortar is awaiting deployment. Squad leaders are ready to blow whistles, Commander. Give the word. Retreat point active. Retreat point is now inactive. Location shall be a forward retreat point. Orders carried out. Orders carried out. Task carried out as ordered. Task carried out as ordered. Order received and confirmed. Order received and confirmed. Of course. Message received. Of course. Message received. Roger, Wilco. Roger, Wilco. Confirmed and carried out. Confirmed and carried out. Our allies' HQ is under attack. Shouldn't we help? Our allies' HQ is under attack. Shouldn't we help? Bastards are attacking our allies' HQ. Bastards are attacking our allies' HQ. The Bounders are attacking our HQ. The Bounders are attacking our HQ. Our allies' HQ. It's gone. Our allies' HQ. It's gone. Blasted swine just knocked out our allies' HQ. Blasted swine just knocked out our allies' HQ. One more push. They only have 10 points left. One more push. They only have 10 points left. Show them what for. Take their last 10 points. Show them what for. Take their last 10 points. Bloody good show. They're at only 25 points. Bloody good show. They're at only 25 points. The enemy have only 25 points left. The enemy have only 25 points left. Reports show the enemy has only 50 points left. Reports show the enemy has only 50 points left. The enemy has only 50 points left. The enemy has only 50 points left. Report from the front. The enemy has 75 points left. Report from the front. The enemy has 75 points left. Enemy down to 75 points. We have them now. Enemy down to 75 points. We have them now. Keep the pressure on. They only have 100 points. Keep the pressure on. They only have 100 points. The enemy's wavering. They're down to only 100 points. The enemy's wavering. They're down to only 100 points. Enemy is down to 200 points. Enemy is down to 200 points. The enemy is down to 200 points. Carry on. The enemy is down to 200 points. Carry on. Hold firm. The enemy have 250 points left. Hold firm. The enemy have 250 points left. They still have 250 points left. They still have 250 points left. Report just in. Enemy have 300 points left. Report just in. Enemy have 300 points left. The enemy has 300 points remaining. The enemy has 300 points remaining. Emplacement under attack. Emplacement under attack. An emplacement is being attacked. An emplacement is being attacked. The enemy are attacking an emplacement. The enemy are attacking an emplacement. Our forward base is under attack. Our forward base is under attack. Raise the alarm. Our forward base is being attacked. Raise the alarm! Our forward base is being attacked. Man the defenses. Our forward base is under attack. Man the defenses. Our forward base is under attack. A forward position is under attack. A forward position is under attack. A forward position is being attacked. A forward position is being attacked. The enemy are attacking one of our forward positions. The enemy are attacking one of our forward positions. Emplacement destroyed by the enemy. Emplacement destroyed by the enemy. An emplacement has been destroyed. An emplacement has been destroyed. The enemy have destroyed a forward emplacement. The enemy have destroyed a forward emplacement. Bloody swine just knocked out our forward base. Bloody swine just knocked out our forward base. Blast! We've just lost communication with our forward base. Blast! We've just lost communication with our forward base. Our forward base. It's gone. Our forward base. It's gone. A forward position has been destroyed. A forward position has been destroyed. The enemy have destroyed a forward position. The enemy have destroyed a forward position. Enemy action has destroyed our forward position. Enemy action has destroyed our forward position. We've just lost an anti-tank gun. We've just lost an anti-tank gun. Report. One of our anti-tank guns is gone. Report. One of our anti-tank guns is gone. Our anti-tank gun crew has been killed. Our anti-tank gun crew has been killed. One of our anti-tank guns has been destroyed. One of our anti-tank guns has been destroyed. Australian infantry have been killed. Australian infantry have been killed. Word from the front. Our Australian infantry were killed. Word from the front. Our Australian infantry were killed. Bishop artillery has been destroyed. Blast! Bishop artillery has been destroyed. Blast! Artillery carrier lost to enemy action. Artillery carrier lost to enemy action. No! Our Black Prince has been lost to enemy action. No! Our Black Prince has been lost to enemy action. The Black Prince, it's been knocked out. The Black Prince, it's been knocked out. Centaur tank has been lost. Centaur tank has been lost. Centaur close support is out of action. Centaur close support is out of action. Blast! A Churchill tank is burning. Blast! A Churchill tank is burning. Churchill tank not responding to us. We'll hail them again. Churchill tank not responding to us. We'll hail them again. One of our commando sections has been lost. One of our commando sections has been lost. Commandos MIA. Presumed killed. Commandos MIA. presumed killed. A Churchill crocodile tank has been brewed up. Not good at all. A Churchill crocodile tank has been brewed up. Not good at all. Churchill crocodile tank has been lost in action. No survivors. Churchill crocodile tank has been lost in action. No survivors. Crusader gone. No contact. Crusader gone. No contact. Crusader tank knocked out. Crusader tank knocked out. Crusader AA has been destroyed. Crusader AA has been destroyed. Crusader anti-air has been brewed up. Crusader anti-air has been brewed up. Good Lord, we've just lost our CMP truck. Good Lord, we've just lost our CMP truck. A 15 CWT truck has been wrecked by the enemy. A 15 CWT truck has been wrecked by the enemy. Dingo recon vehicle has been destroyed. Dingo recon vehicle has been destroyed. Dingo light recon? We've lost them. Dingo light recon? We've lost them. Unit lost. They're all gone. Unit lost. They're all gone. We've lost a unit. No survivors. We've lost a unit. No survivors. Damn. We've lost a unit. Damn. We've lost a unit. Unit lost. They're gone. Unit lost. They're gone. A unit's gone. No contact. A unit's gone. No contact. Grant medium tank has been destroyed. Grant medium tank has been destroyed. Enemy got one of our grants. It's gone. Enemy got one of our grants. It's gone. A section of guards has been killed. A section of guards has been killed. Guards have been killed at the front. Bastards. Guards have been killed at the front. Bastards. A squad of Gurkhas has been wiped out. A squad of Gurkhas has been wiped out. Squad of Gurkhas have been cut down. All of them. Squad of Gurkhas have been cut down. All of them. Hawker Typhoon has been knocked out of action. Hawker Typhoon has been knocked out of action. We've lost our air support. Hawker Typhoon down. We've lost our air support. Hawker Typhoon lost. Heavy machine gun crew killed. Heavy machine gun crew killed. An HMG crew has been lost to enemy action. An HMG crew has been lost to enemy action. A heavy mortar team has been destroyed. One of ours. A heavy mortar team has been destroyed. One of ours. Our heavy mortar has been decrewed. They're all dead. Our heavy mortar has been decrewed. They're all dead. A commando howitzer team has been wiped out. A commando howitzer team has been wiped out. We've lost comms with one of our commando artillery teams. We've lost comms with one of our commando artillery teams. Bugger! A heavy tank just brewed up. Bugger! A heavy tank just brewed up. One of our tanks has just been knocked out. One of our tanks has just been knocked out. One of our heavy tanks is out of action. One of our heavy tanks is out of action. Blast! Our Humber armoured car is gone. Blast! Our Humber armoured car is gone. Humber armoured car has been knocked out. Humber armoured car has been knocked out. Heavy artillery battery out of action. Heavy artillery battery out of action. Our heavy artillery position has been overrun. Crew dead. Our heavy artillery position has been overrun. Crew dead. Our light artillery has been silenced. Our light artillery has been silenced. Our Indian weapons specialists, they're dead. Our Indian weapons specialists, they're dead. We've lost communication with one of our squads. We've lost communication with one of our squads. A squad's gone. A squad's gone. Jerry got one of our squads. Jerry got one of our squads. Infantry section killed. Infantry section killed. The enemy have wiped out an infantry section. The enemy have wiped out an infantry section. Lancaster bomber has been destroyed. Command won't be happy. Lancaster bomber has been destroyed. Command won't be happy. We've lost our bomber support. We've lost our bomber support. 2-pounder anti-tank gun knocked out. 2-pounder anti-tank gun knocked out. Light AT gun isn't crewed anymore. Crew killed. Light AT gun isn't crewed anymore. Crew killed. Armoured vehicle has been knocked out. Armoured vehicle has been knocked out. We're losing armour at the front. We're losing armour at the front. Blast! Our armour's out of action. Blast! Our armour's out of action. Lord, one of our heavy tanks is destroyed. Lord, one of our heavy tanks is destroyed. Matilda tank knocked out in the field. Matilda tank knocked out in the field. The Huns have knocked out a vehicle. The Huns have knocked out a vehicle. Report in. One of our vehicles has been destroyed. Report in. One of our vehicles has been destroyed. Damn! A tank's been lost. Damn! A tank's been lost. The enemy have killed a mortar crew. The enemy have killed a mortar crew. One of our mortar crews has been killed. One of our mortar crews has been killed. Our 17-pounder pheasant has been decrewed. Our 17-pounder pheasant has been decrewed. 17-pounder anti-tank gun isn't reporting in. They're gone. 17-pounder anti-tank gun isn't reporting in. They're gone. We've lost contact with our sappers. Royal Engineers out of contact. Presumed dead. Royal Engineers out of contact. Presumed dead. Universal Carrier and crew killed. Universal Carrier and crew killed. A Universal Carrier has been destroyed. A Universal Carrier has been destroyed. They've targeted our Sherman Firefly. It's destroyed. They've targeted our Sherman Firefly. It's destroyed. Sherman Firefly has been wrecked. Sherman Firefly has been wrecked. Sherman tank is cooking. Damn it all. Sherman tank is cooking. Damn it all. Sherman tank knocked out. It's a wreck. Sherman tank knocked out. It's a wreck. Radio's dead. Stuart crew killed. Radio's dead. Stuart crew killed. A Stuart tank has been lost to enemy action. A Stuart tank has been lost to enemy action. A Valentine light tank has been brewed up. Reports incoming. A Valentine light tank has been brewed up. Reports incoming. Word from the front. Valentine tank out of action. Word from the front. Valentine tank out of action. The enemy have destroyed a vehicle. The enemy have destroyed a vehicle. One of our vehicles has been knocked out. One of our vehicles has been knocked out. Weapon crew killed in action. Weapon crew killed in action. Weapon crew lost. They're all dead. Weapon crew lost. They're all dead. Men are dying. A weapon crew's gone. Men are dying. A weapon crew's gone. Brace yourselves. We're down to our last 10 points. Brace yourselves. We're down to our last 10 points. One last-ditch effort. We're down to only 10 points. One last-ditch effort. We're down to only 10 points. This is bollocksed. We're down to only 25 points. This is bollocksed. We're down to only 25 points. We've 25 points left. We've 25 points left. Cutting it a bit fine here. We're down to only 50 points. Cutting it a bit fine here. We're down to only 50 points. One last stand, gentlemen. We've only 50 points left. One last stand, gentlemen. We've only 50 points left. We've got 75 points remaining. We've got 75 points remaining. 75 points remaining for us. 75 points remaining for us. Buckle up, gents. We're down to 100 points. Buckle up, gents. We're down to 100 points. We've 100 points left. We've 100 points left. We have 200 points remaining. We have 200 points remaining. We're down to 200 points. We're down to 200 points. The enemy is pushing hard. We're down to 250 points. The enemy is pushing hard. We're down to 250 points. The Bosch are pushing hard. We're down to 250 points. The Bosch are pushing hard. We're down to 250 points. We have 300 points remaining. We have 300 points remaining. Jerry's not giving up without a fight. We're down to 300 points. Jerry's not giving up without a fight. We're down to 300 points. The day is theirs. Time to retreat. The day is theirs. Time to retreat. Pull back and regroup. The enemy's won this round. Pull back and regroup. The enemy's won this round. Bugger! The enemy has won. Signal the retreat. They're on the run. Smashing work. They're on the run. Smashing work. Victory is ours. Any excuse to crack out the good stuff. Victory is ours. Any excuse to crack out the good stuff. One step closer to victory. Jolly good work. One step closer to victory. Jolly good work. HQ is under attack. Push them back. HQ is under attack. Push them back. The enemy is trying to overrun our HQ. The enemy is trying to overrun our HQ. Brace yourselves. HQ's under attack. Brace yourselves. HQ's under attack. HQ's gone. No outgoing signals. HQ's gone. No outgoing signals. Bad news. Our HQ is gone. Bad news. Our HQ is gone. A headquarters building has been destroyed. A headquarters building has been destroyed. One of the buildings at HQ has been destroyed. One of the buildings at HQ has been destroyed. One of the HQ buildings has been destroyed. One of the HQ buildings has been destroyed. A building at HQ has been destroyed. A building at HQ has been destroyed. We're losing a capture point. We're losing a capture point. We're losing a fuel point. We're losing a fuel point. We're losing a munitions point. We're losing a munitions point. We're losing a strategic point. We're losing a strategic point. We're losing a victory point. We're losing a victory point. A capture point is being overrun. A capture point is being overrun. A fuel point is being overrun. A fuel point is being overrun. A munitions point is being overrun. A munitions point is being overrun. A strategic point is being overrun. A strategic point is being overrun. A victory point is being overrun. A victory point is being overrun. We're losing a capture point to enemy action. We're losing a capture point to enemy action. We're losing a fuel point to enemy action. We're losing a fuel point to enemy action. We're losing a munitions point to enemy action. We're losing a munitions point to enemy action. We're losing a strategic point to enemy action. We're losing a strategic point to enemy action. We're losing a victory point to enemy action. We're losing a victory point to enemy action. The beggars are threatening a capture point. The beggars are threatening a capture point. The beggars are threatening a fuel point. The beggars are threatening a fuel point. The beggars are threatening a munitions point. The beggars are threatening a munitions point. The beggars are threatening a strategic point. The beggars are threatening a strategic point. The beggars are threatening a victory point. The beggars are threatening a victory point. The enemy is trying to take a point from us. The enemy is trying to take a point from us. Enemies pushing the line, trying to take one of our points. Enemies pushing the line, trying to take one of our points. Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands. Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands. We've lost a sector to the enemy. We've lost a sector to the enemy. The enemy has pushed us back from our sector. The enemy has pushed us back from our sector. The ability is ready for use. The ability is ready for use. Report just in. The ability is ready. Report just in. The ability is ready. The ability is ready now. The ability is ready now. We can't have any more troops at the moment. We can't have any more troops at the moment. Terribly sorry. That's all the troops we have for now. Terribly sorry. That's all the troops we have for now. Our supply line's broken. We have sectors isolated out there. Our supply line's broken. We have sectors isolated out there. Supplies aren't making it back to HQ. Lines cut. Supplies aren't making it back to HQ. Lines cut. We have territories exposed out there. Lines been cut. We have territories exposed out there. Lines been cut. They've cut us off. Territories out of supply. They've cut us off. Territory is out of supply. Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field. Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field. Anti-tank crews are on standby for orders. Anti-tank crews are on standby for orders. Australian infantry support is reporting in. Australian infantry support is reporting in. We have infantry support. Australians, no less. We have infantry support. Australians, no less. Heavy machine gun and crew are ready for orders. Heavy machine gun and crew are ready for orders. Heavy machine gun has been deployed for you. Heavy machine gun has been deployed for you. Bishop 25-pounder carrier is ready. Bishop 25-pounder carrier is ready. Bishop artillery carrier and crew on standby. Bishop artillery carrier and crew on standby. I'll be a Black Prince heavy tank is on the field. I'll be a Black Prince heavy tank is on the field. We have a Black Prince reporting in. Our lucky day. We have a Black Prince reporting in. Our lucky day. Universal carrier completed. Universal carrier completed. A Bren carrier's on the field. Excellent. A Bren carrier's on the field. Excellent. A Centaur close support tank is ready to assist our infantry. A Centaur close support tank is ready to assist our infantry. Centaur close support variant in the field. Make way. Centaur close support variant in the field. Make way. Commandos with mobile artillery on station. Commandos with mobile artillery on station. Commandos with pack howitzers are reporting in. They're chomping at the bit. Commandos with pack howitzers are reporting in. They're chomping at the bit. Churchill infantry support tank tracked and ready. Churchill infantry support tank tracked and ready. A Churchill heavy tank is reporting in. Our boys will be thankful for the support. A Churchill heavy tank is reporting in. Our boys will be thankful for the support. A commando squad has been deployed. They're eager for work. A commando squad has been deployed. They're eager for work. Commandos are on station and ready. Commandos are on station and ready. Churchill Crocodile is fueled and awaiting orders. Churchill Crocodile is fueled and awaiting orders. Churchill Crocodile is ready to wreak havoc. Churchill Crocodile is ready to wreak havoc. Crusader Cruiser finished. Crusader Cruiser finished. A-15 Crusader is on station and ready for orders. A-15 Crusader is on station and ready for orders. A Crusader AA tank is fueled up up and ready. A Crusader AA tank is fueled up and ready. Crusader anti-air is ready for use. Crusader anti-air is ready for use. 15 CWT truck rolling in now. 15 CWT truck rolling in now. CMP truck deploying for service. CMP truck deploying for service. A Dingo recon vehicle has been made ready. A Dingo recon vehicle has been made ready. Dingo on station. Dingo on station. Units ready and on the field. Units ready and on the field. Unit ready as requested. Unit ready as requested. Vehicle deployed. Vehicle deployed. Our new vehicle is on the field. Our new vehicle is on the field. A Grant medium tank is reporting in. A Grant medium tank is reporting in. Grant medium tank. Available for use. Grant medium tank. Available for use. A section of guards have been deployed. A section of guards have been deployed. I say we have guards on standby. I say we have guards on standby. Gurkha rifles have been brought up to the front. Gurkha rifle section ready and waiting. Gurkha rifle section ready and waiting. Hawker Typhoons are on station for air support. Hawker Typhoons are on station for air support. Hawker Typhoons have been made available. Hawker Typhoons have been made available. Heavy mortars have been made available to us. Heavy mortars have been made available to us. We have heavy mortar support on the field. Splendid. We have heavy mortar support on the field. Splendid. Humber armoured car fueled up. Humber armoured car fueled up. Humber armoured car ready for reconnaissance. Humber armoured car ready for reconnaissance. Heavy artillery and crew ready. Heavy artillery and crew ready. Indian heavy artillery is on the field. Indian heavy artillery is on the field. Indian weapon crews are ready for orders. Indian weapon crews are ready for orders. Indian artillery crews have been trained. Indian artillery crews have been trained. Lancaster bombers are available to us. Lancaster bombers are available to us. Lancaster bombers have been released by Bomber Command. Lancaster bombers have been released by Bomber Command. 2-pounder anti-tank guns have been requisitioned. 2-pounder anti-tank guns have been requisitioned. Looks like we've got additional light AT 2-pounders. Looks like we've got additional light AT 2-pounders. A Matilda heavy tank has been completed. A Matilda heavy tank has been completed. Matilda infantry support available for orders. Matilda infantry support available for orders. Mortar tube and crew are available. Mortar tube and crew are available. A mortar team is awaiting orders. A mortar team is awaiting orders. Pheasant 17-pounder anti-tank gun is ready. Pheasant 17-pounder anti-tank gun is ready. 17-pounder and carriage is reporting in. 17-pounder and carriage is reporting in. Royal Engineers trained and ready to go. Royal Engineers trained and ready to go. Royal Engineers on the field and ready for your orders. Royal Engineers on the field and ready for your orders. We've been given a Sherman tank. It's ready to go. We've been given a Sherman tank. It's ready to go. Sherman tank reporting and ready. Sherman tank reporting and ready. Sherman Firefly is rolling in now. Sherman Firefly is rolling in now. Sherman Firefly complete. This will quiet the Bosch down some. Sherman Firefly complete. This will quiet the Bosch down some. Stuart tank available on Lend-Lease. Stuart tank available on Lend-Lease. Stuart light tank tracked and ready. Stuart light tank tracked and ready. Infantry section trained and ready. Infantry section trained and ready. An infantry section is present and accounted for. An infantry section is present and accounted for. An infantry section of Tommies has been trained. An infantry section of Tommies has been trained. A new infantry section is ready for battle. A new infantry section is ready for battle. British Steel incoming. Valentine tank ready. British Steel incoming. Valentine tank ready. Valentine infantry tank is ready for orders. Valentine infantry tank is ready for orders. Bloody bad show. The enemy have the lead. Bloody bad show. The enemy have the lead. This isn't good. The enemy have the upper hand. This isn't good. The enemy have the upper hand. Damn their hides. The enemy is winning. Damn their hides. The enemy is winning. The enemy has a tactical advantage over us. The enemy has a tactical advantage over us. We have the edge, gentlemen. Push the advantage. We have the edge, gentlemen. Push the advantage. The battle is going our way. Keep going. The battle is going our way. Keep going. The Bosch are breaking. Only 10 points left. The Bosch are breaking. Only 10 points left. Once more unto the breach. 10 points remain. Once more unto the breach. 10 points remain. Jerry's run out of steam. They're down to their last 25 points. Jerry's run out of steam. They're down to their last 25 points. Good work, everyone. They're down to only 25 points. Good work, everyone. They're down to only 25 points. Last man up to bat. They're down to only 50 points. Last man up to bat. They're down to only 50 points. Smashing work. The enemy's down to only 50 points. Smashing work. The enemy's down to only 50 points. The enemy have 75 points left. Don't let up now. The enemy have 75 points left. Don't let up now. Report just in. The enemy is down to only 75 points. Report just in. The enemy is down to only 75 points. Jerry's on the back foot now. 100 points left. Jerry's on the back foot now. 100 points left. This is how it's done. The enemy is down to 100 points. This is how it's done. The enemy is down to 100 points. We're making progress. The enemy is down to 200 points. We're making progress. The enemy is down to 200 points. Report in. The Huns are on 200 points. Report in. The Huns are on 200 points. Forward with haste. The enemy has only 250 points left. Forward with haste. The enemy has only 250 points left. The Boche are losing ground. Down to 250 points now. The Boche are losing ground. Down to 250 points now. Jerry has 300 points remaining. Jerry has 300 points remaining. The Huns have 300 points at the moment. The Huns have 300 points at the moment. Get the wounded clear. We have a long fight ahead of us. Pull our forces back. Full-scale retreat. The enemy has us dead to rights, Commander. It is over. The enemy flees from the front. Shall we pursue? Our opponent has turned tail. The hunt is on. Pass the word down the line. Victory is ours. Withholding reinforcements, Commander. Withholding reinforcements, Commander. Sending reinforcements as and when needed. Sending reinforcements as and when needed. All nearby infantry will be reinforced, Commander. All nearby infantry will be reinforced, Commander. We shall reinforce in your absence. We shall reinforce in your absence. Frontline sectors will be illuminated at once. Frontline sectors will be illuminated at once. Assault flares can be fired over frontline sectors. They shall have nowhere to hide. Assault flares can be fired over frontline sectors. They shall have nowhere to hide. Royal Marines have made ready a Centaur CS for us. Royal Marines have made ready a Centaur CS for us. Commando Paradrops have the green light. Commando Paradrops have the green light. Pack Howitzer Paradrops are standing by. Pack Howitzer Paradrops are standing by. Bomber Command has incendiary devices ready to drop. Bomber Command has incendiary devices ready to drop. Naval blockades are ready to deny the enemy access to key resources. Naval blockades are ready to deny the enemy access to key resources. The Navy is ready to obliterate enemy emplacements. On your word. The Navy is ready to obliterate enemy emplacements. On your word. Typhoons inbound. Typhoons inbound. Typhoons, armed with RP-3 rockets, are on standby. Typhoons armed with RP-3 rockets are on standby. Resource caches will yield a surplus, Commander. We should construct them in the field. Resource caches will yield a surplus, Commander. We should construct them in the field. The Black Prince has been made available to serve. The Black Prince has been made available to serve. Churchill heavy tanks are awaiting requisition. Churchill heavy tanks are awaiting requisition. Churchill crocodile assault groups are inbound. Churchill crocodile assault groups are inbound. Urban assault groups are mustered and ready. Urban assault groups are mustered and ready. Anti-air tanks are available. Anti-air tanks are available. RAF Recce is standing by, Commander. RAF Recce is standing by, Commander. We can now build forward assemblies to help keep our vehicles in the field. We can now build forward assemblies to help keep our vehicles in the field. White Hot is in effect. Churchill NA-75 tanks are now available. White Hot is in effect. Churchill NA-75 tanks are now available. All crews, initiate RadioNet. All crews, initiate RadioNet. Vehicle crews can communicate via RadioNet, improving combat effectiveness. RAF Recce available to loiter the target, with artillery ready to barrage on sight. RAF Recce available to loiter the target, with artillery ready to barrage on sight. Light vehicles can be withdrawn from the battlefield on your word. Light vehicles can be withdrawn from the battlefield on your word. Our finest vehicle crewmen have been allocated. Vehicles shall arrive on the field veteran. Our finest vehicle crewmen have been allocated. Vehicle shall arrive on the field veteran. Ability is now active. Ability is now active. Commencing ability. Commencing ability. Wilco, activated. Wilco, activated. Artillery barrage on the way. Artillery barrage on the way. Commander, we have artillery on standby. Commander, we have artillery on standby. Infantry requisitioned. Infantry requisitioned. Infantry are standing by to deploy. Infantry are standing by to deploy. Reconnaissance flight in effect. Reconnaissance flight in effect. We have RAF Recce ready to fly. We have RAF Recce ready to fly. Initiating covering smoke. Initiating covering smoke. Smoke screen ready for use. Smoke screen ready for use. Ability in effect. Ability in effect. Launching operation. Launching operation. Starting countdown. Starting countdown. New ability ready. New ability ready. Battle group ability unlocked. Battle group ability unlocked. A new battle group ability is yours to use. A new battle group ability is yours to use. Vehicle entering the field. Vehicle entering the field. We have vehicles on standby. We have vehicles on standby. BL 5.5 howitzers can now be constructed in the field. BL 5.5 howitzers can now be constructed in the field. Airburst shells will decimate enemy infantry concentrations. Airburst shells will decimate enemy infantry concentrations. Gurkha rifles have been made available to us. Gurkha rifles have been made available to us. Heavy mortars are available to deploy. Heavy mortars are available to deploy. Monitor all frontline sectors. Artillery perimeter is in effect. Monitor all frontline sectors. Artillery perimeter is in effect. Batteries are standing by to initiate perimeter monitor. Batteries are standing by to initiate perimeter monitor. Frontline sectors are ready to be barraged at the first sign of enemy activity, Commander. Frontline sectors are ready to be barraged at the first sign of enemy activity, Commander. Infantry will pillage anything they need from the enemy. Infantry will pillage anything they need from the enemy. Additional ordnance is being made available to artillery crews. Additional ordnance is being made available to artillery crews. Avenge your brothers! Fight to the last man! Avenge your brothers! Fight to the last man! The men are eager to fight with valor, Commander, no matter the cost. The men are eager to fight with valor, Commander, no matter the cost. We have reserves of infantry available to bolster our ranks, Commander. We have reserves of infantry available to bolster our ranks, Commander. The enemy shall know fear. The enemy shall know fear. The men are itching to give the Boche a little payback, Commander. The men are itching to give the Boche a little payback, Commander. Decapitation strike underway. Decapitation strike underway. PAF fighters inbound. PAF fighters inbound. Close support is airborne and awaits a target. Close support is airborne and awaits a target. The PAF is standing by for their next decapitation strike. The PAF is standing by for their next decapitation strike. PAF decapitation strikes shall be committed at once. PAF decapitation strikes shall be committed at once. Close support fighters are available to decapitate the enemy advance. Close support fighters are available to decapitate the enemy advance. Polish Lancer section deploying. Polish Lancer section deploying. A Polish Lancer section has been assembled. A Polish Lancer section has been assembled. Polish Lancers are eager to contribute, Commander. Polish Lancers are eager to contribute, Commander. Polish reinforcements await deployment. Polish reinforcements await deployment. We have Polish forces seeking blood and glory. Assign them at your pleasure. We have Polish forces seeking blood and glory. Assign them at your pleasure. The Polish 2nd are armed and eager, Commander. The Polish 2nd are armed and eager, Commander. Polish forces are eager to give the Hun a damn good thrashing. Polish forces are eager to give the Hun a damn good thrashing. Polish forces are eager to give the Hun a damn good thrashing. Land mattress deploying at once. Land mattress deploying at once. Assigning a land mattress to you, Commander. Assigning a land mattress to you, Commander. We have land mattresses awaiting deploy orders. We have land mattresses awaiting deploy orders. Land mattress and crew awaiting orders to deploy. Land mattress and crew awaiting orders to deploy. Land mattress rocket launchers and crews are standing by to deploy. Land mattress rocket launchers and crews are standing by to deploy. Mattress rocket launchers are loaded and ready. Mattress rocket launchers are loaded and ready. An overabundance of rockets have been assigned to our sector, Commander. Let us be rid of them. An overabundance of rockets have been assigned to our sector, Commander. Let us be rid of them. Leave no man to the enemy. Sections have orders to rescue their wounded at all costs. Leave no man to the enemy. Sections have orders to rescue their wounded at all costs. Leave no man to the enemy. Sections have orders to rescue their wounded at all costs. Leave no man to the enemy. Sections have orders to rescue their wounded at all costs. The walking wounded may rejoin their units. No man is to be left behind. The walking wounded may rejoin their units. No man is to be left behind. The walking wounded may rejoin their units. No man is to be left behind. The walking wounded may rejoin their units. No man is to be left behind. Operation Panzerbane is in effect. Tulip rockets have been upgraded. Operation Panzerbane is in effect. Tulip rockets have been upgraded. Inform tank commanders. Improved tulip rockets have arrived. Inform tank commanders. Improved tulip rockets have arrived. Recce mission underway. Recce mission underway. Recce has the green light to pursue. Recce has the green light to pursue. PAF overflight is awaiting deployment. PAF overflight is awaiting deployment. Commander, we have PAF Recce on standby. Commander, we have PAF Recce on standby. PAF Recce is ready to scour for the enemy. PAF Recce is ready to scour for the enemy. Recce runs shall scour the battlefield for our foe. Recce runs shall scour the battlefield for our foe. A Firefly is entering the field, Commander. A Firefly is entering the field, Commander. Sherman Firefly deploying with all haste. Sherman Firefly deploying with all haste. We have Sherman Fireflies ready for production from our company command post. We have Sherman Fireflies ready for production from our company command post. Production of Sherman Fireflies may begin at once. Production of Sherman Fireflies may begin at once. Sherman Fireflies have reached our sector. Deploy them when ready. Firefly tank destroyers have assembled for deployment, Commander. Firefly tank destroyers have assembled for deployment, Commander. High priority targets identified. Hound them. High priority targets identified. Hound them! Have at them! Have at them! Strategic targets assigned. Strategic targets assigned. Intelligence has cleared another hunt for high-priority targets. Intelligence has cleared another hunt for high-priority targets. Our comrades are eager to start the hunt, Commander. Our comrades are eager to start the hunt, Commander. Designate high-priority targets at your will. Designate high-priority targets at your will. High-priority targets will be persecuted without remorse. High-priority targets will be persecuted without remorse. Our forces will persecute the enemy with vigor. Our forces will persecute the enemy with vigor. Destruction of key enemy targets shall be rewarded, Commander. Destruction of key enemy targets shall be rewarded, Commander. RP-3 rocket launchers will enable vehicle crews to punch above their weight. RP-3 rocket launchers shall enable vehicle crews to punch above their weight. Tulip rockets are being distributed to our fighting vehicles. Use caution. Tulip rockets are being distributed to our fighting vehicles. Use caution. Let's slip the dogs of war. Let's slip the dogs of war. Endure for your freedom and the freedom of all. Endure for your freedom and the freedom of all. Defy the enemy, however grievous the cost. Defy the enemy, however grievous the cost. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. Enact your vengeance upon the enemy. Enact your vengeance upon the enemy. Give them vengeance. Let the axe fall. Give them vengeance. Let the axe fall. Squad leaders are ready to enact their vengeance once more. Squad leaders are ready to enact their vengeance once more. It is time to strike back at the enemy, Commander. It is time to strike back at the enemy. A matter of vengeance awaits your attention, Commander. A matter of vengeance awaits your attention, Commander. Our Polish allies have a score to settle, Commander. Turn them loose. Our Polish allies have a score to settle, Commander. Turn them loose. The men have a grudge to settle, Commander. The men have a grudge to settle, Commander. We shall seek vengeance against the enemy for past transgressions. We shall seek vengeance against the enemy for past transgressions. Sappers have been called up to repair our HQ. Sappers have been called up to repair our HQ. Emergency repair teams are entering the field. Emergency repair teams are entering the field. Units will be withdrawn. Units will be withdrawn. Withdrawing to the rear. Withdrawing to the rear. Understood. We shall withdraw the unit. Understood. We shall withdraw the unit. Vehicle being sent to the rear. Vehicle being sent to the rear. Withdrawing vehicle. Withdrawing vehicle. Acknowledged. Vehicle withdrawing. Acknowledged. Vehicle withdrawing. Our allies have lost their HQ. Our allies have lost their HQ. Our allies have fallen. Their HQ is in ruins. Our allies have fallen. Their HQ is in ruins. Enemy HQ destroyed. This battle is surely ours. Enemy HQ destroyed. This battle is surely ours. Enemy headquarters eradicated. Enemy headquarters eradicated. Enemy heavy tank destroyer is out of action. Enemy heavy tank destroyer is out of action. Enemy Nashorn tank is in flames. Enemy Nashorn tank is in flames. Our soldiers have slain an enemy officer. Our soldiers have slain an enemy officer. Enemy officer has been killed. Send word. Enemy officer has been killed. Send word. Receiving reports that an enemy Panther has been destroyed. Receiving reports that an enemy Panther has been destroyed. Panther tank knocked out. Jolly good. Panther tank knocked out. Jolly good. Congratulations, Commander. Tiger destroyed. Congratulations, Commander. Tiger destroyed. The Tiger Terror is no more. The Tiger Terror is no more. An Australian weapon team has been killed. An Australian weapon team has been killed. Australian weapon crew lost. Australian weapon crew lost. Canadian shock troops have fallen in battle. Canadian shock troops have fallen in battle. Canadian shock troops are KIA. Canadian shock troops are KIA. We've lost contact with our Polish infantry. 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 Polish lancers have been slain. Polish lancers have been slain. Polish lancers have been slain. A land mattress crew has been killed at the front. A land mattress crew has been killed at the front. Land mattress crew KIA, Commander. Land mattress crew KIA, Commander. A Polish Firefly has been struck by enemy fire. No contact. A Polish Firefly has been struck by enemy fire. No contact. Firefly tank out of commission, Commander. Firefly tank out of commission, Commander. A rifle section has fallen in service. A rifle section has fallen in service. Infantry section killed at the front. Infantry section killed at the front. An infantry section has been killed. An infantry section has been killed. We are losing territory. We are losing territory. Commander, territory is being threatened. Commander, territory is being threatened. Proximity alarm. Our territory is under attack. Proximity alarm. Our territory is under attack. Capture point is being contested. Capture point is being contested. Sector overrun. The enemy has it. Sector overrun. The enemy has it. Sector lost. Repeat. Sector lost. Sector lost. Repeat. Sector lost. The enemy has claimed a sector. The enemy has claimed a sector. A sector is in enemy control. A sector is in enemy control. Territory lost. Territory lost. Territory sector lost, Commander. Territory sector lost, Commander. Enemy ground forces have claimed a sector. Enemy ground forces have claimed a sector. The enemy have taken our territory. The enemy have taken our territory. We've lost a sector. We've lost a sector. The enemy has our victory point now. The enemy has our victory point now. Victory point under enemy control. Victory point under enemy control. Victory point lost. The enemy has control. Victory point lost. The enemy has control. Victory point is in enemy hands. Victory point is in enemy hands. Victory point belongs to the enemy. Victory point belongs to the enemy. Research completed. Research completed. Upgrade researched. Upgrade researched. Research has been completed. Research has been completed. Research completed. Research completed. Upgrade researched. Upgrade researched. Research has been completed. Research has been completed. Archer tank destroyers are available. Archer tank destroyers are available. Archer TDs ready for construction. Archer TDs ready for construction. Bishop SPGs are ready for construction. Bishop SPGs are ready for construction. We can now construct Bishop self-propelled artillery. We can now construct Bishop self-propelled artillery. Churchill tanks are available for purchase. Churchill tanks are available for purchase. We can now construct Churchill tanks. We can now construct Churchill tanks. Grant medium tanks are available. Grant medium tanks are available. Requisition of grants complete, Commander. Requisition of grants complete, Commander. 17-pounder anti-tank guns available. 17-pounder anti-tank guns available. 17-pounders are ready for construction. 17-pounders are ready for construction. Stuart light tanks are ready for mustering. Stuart light tanks are ready for mustering. We can now call in Stuart light tanks. We can now call in Stuart light tanks. Rifle grenades and anti-tank grenades are now available. Rifle grenades and anti-tank grenades are now available. Commander, rifle sections have been granted grenades, as requested. Commander, rifle sections have been granted grenades, as requested. Our training center is online. Our training center is online. Training center operational. We are ready to begin research. Training center operational. We are ready to begin research. Infantry training completed. Infantry training completed. Training complete. Our infantry will be better prepared. Training complete. Our infantry will be better prepared. Tank crew training completed. Tank crew training completed. Commander, our tankers have finished their drills, and not a moment too soon. Commander, our tankers have finished their drills, and not a moment too soon. Team weapon training completed. Team weapon training completed. Weapon teams have finished their training, Commander. Weapon teams have finished their training, Commander. Vehicle drills completed. Vehicle drills completed. Light vehicle crews have completed their training. Light vehicle crews have completed their training. We will get to researching right away, Commander. We will get to researching right away, Commander. Research is underway. Research is underway. Starting our research. Starting our research. Understood. We have top men on it. Understood. We have top men on it. Preparations have already begun. Preparations have already begun. Research commencing, Commander. Research commencing, Commander. Archer tank destroyers will be available soon. Archer tank destroyers will be available soon. Requisitioning Archer TDs. Requisitioning Archer TDs. Bishop SPGs will be made available shortly. Bishop SPGs will be made available shortly. Starting requisition of Bishop self-propelled guns. Starting requisition of Bishop self-propelled guns. Churchill tanks will be available shortly. Churchill tanks will be available shortly. Calling up heavy support tanks. Calling up heavy support tanks. Grant medium tanks are being called to the front. Grant medium tanks are being called to the front. We will be able to requisition Grant tanks shortly. We will be able to requisition Grant tanks shortly. 17-pounders are being made available. 17-pounders are being made available. Towed 17-pounder anti-tank guns are being called up. Towed 17-pounder anti-tank guns are being called up. Stuart light tanks requisitioned. Stand by. Stuart light tanks requisitioned. Stand by. Unlocking production of Stuart light tanks. Unlocking production of Stuart light tanks. Grenades are being distributed to the men. Grenades are being distributed to the men. Grenade packages are inbound, Commander. Grenade packages are inbound, Commander. Starting research on a training center. Starting research on a training center. Training center will be online shortly. Training center will be online shortly. Initiating rollout of battlefield commissions for the men. Initiating rollout of battlefield commissions for the men. Infantry training is underway, Commander. Infantry training is underway, Commander. Armored vehicles are receiving frontline training. Armored vehicles are receiving frontline training. Our tank crews will be better trained in no time. Our tank crews will be better trained in no time. Weapon teams will receive training immediately. Weapon teams will receive training immediately. Rolling our training to all weapon teams. Rolling our training to all weapon teams. Light vehicles are receiving training, Commander. Light vehicles are receiving training, Commander. We shall prepare our light vehicle crews at once. We shall prepare our light vehicle crews at once. A forward emplacement is gone. A forward emplacement is gone. Forward CP destroyed. Forward CP destroyed. A forward HQ has been disconnected. A forward HQ has been disconnected. Commander, one of our forward bases has been isolated. Commander, one of our forward bases has been isolated. We have a forward HQ isolated out there. We have a forward HQ isolated out there. Forward HQ established. Forward HQ established. A forward base has been established. A forward base has been established. Forward HQ up and running. Forward HQ up and running. Commander, a forward base is online. Commander, a forward base is online. We can now reinforce from a strategic point. We can now reinforce from a strategic point. Reinforcement point established. Reinforcement point established. Territory converted to enable reinforcement, Commander. Territory converted to enable reinforcement, Commander. Our troops have converted a territory point. Our troops have converted a territory point. Forward CP at this location. It shall be done. Forward CP at this location. It shall be done. The men will convert this location for a field HQ. The men will convert this location for a field HQ. Setting up a forward HQ. Setting up a forward HQ. Upgrading to a forward headquarters. Upgrading to a forward headquarters. Preparing the forward position, Commander. Preparing the forward position, Commander. Understood. Converting territory to a forward position. Understood. Converting territory to a forward position. Starting conversion to a forward position. Starting conversion to a forward position. Beginning conversion. Beginning conversion. Section command post is under fire. Section command post is under fire. Section CP is taking damage. Section CP is taking damage. Platoon CP is being attacked. Platoon CP is being attacked. Our platoon command post is under enemy fire. Our platoon command post is under enemy fire. Enemy has engaged our company CP. Enemy has engaged our company CP. Company CP is taking damage. Company CP is taking damage. Our infirmary is being attacked. Our infirmary is being attacked. The enemy is targeting our infirmary. The enemy is targeting our infirmary. Our repair assembly is taking hits. Our repair assembly is taking hits. Repair assembly under attack. Repair assembly under attack. Forward emplacement is under fire. Forward emplacement is under fire. Enemy contact near our forward emplacement. Enemy contact near our forward emplacement. Australian weapon team has deployed. Australian weapon team is deployed. We have an Australian weapon team on the field. We have an Australian weapon team on the field. Canadian shock troops deploying. Canadian shock troops deploying. We have Canadian shock troops mustering for battle. We have Canadian shock troops mustering for battle. Sherman Firefly completed. Sherman Firefly completed. Sherman Firefly variant crewed and ready. Sherman Firefly variant crewed and ready. The tide is turning. The enemy is in the lead. The tide is turning. The enemy is in the lead. The battle falls in our favour. The battle falls in our favour. Victory points have balanced. We now have the advantage. Victory points have balanced. We now have the advantage. We have the lead. Now hold it. We have the lead. Now hold it. Damn it! The enemy holds all victory points. Damn it! The enemy holds all victory points. Our opponent is in control of all victory points. Our opponent is in control of all victory points. Commander, enemy forces hold all victory points. Commander, enemy forces hold all victory points. All victory points are under enemy control. We must counterattack. All victory points are under enemy control. We must counterattack. The Boche hold all victory points. Act now! The Boche hold all victory points. Act now! Negative, Commander. Negative, Commander. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. That's a negative. That's a negative. No, we cannot perform that action. No, we cannot perform that action. Order cannot be carried out. Order cannot be carried out. You have command points available. You have command points available. We have a surplus of command points, Commander. We have a surplus of command points, Commander. You have 3 command points available. You have 3 command points available. 5 command points available. Acknowledge. 5 command points available. Acknowledge. We have command points available for use. We have command points available for use. Command points should be allotted, Commander. Command points should be allotted, Commander. We should use our command points ASAP. We should use our command points ASAP. Commander, we have a stockpile of command points available. Commander, we have a stockpile of command points available. Command points need to be assigned. Command points need to be assigned. Command points available. Command points available. We have command points ready to use. We have command points ready to use. Commander, you have CPs available. Commander, you have CPs available. Commander, we should utilize all manpower available to us. Commander, we should utilize all manpower available to us. We have munitions ready to be used, Commander. We have munitions ready to be used, Commander. Report! Enemy forces have nearly beaten us back. Report! Enemy forces have nearly beaten us back. Hold fast! We must hold! Hold fast! We must hold! Shore up defenses! We have one last chance! Shore up defenses! We have one last chance! We can hold them, Commander! We can hold them, Commander! The enemy strikes fast! They have the advantage. The enemy strikes fast. They have the advantage. We are losing this fight, Commander. We are losing this fight, Commander. Enemy forces are encroaching on us. Hold! Enemy forces are encroaching on us. Hold! Rally our forces! The enemy is beating us. Rally our forces. The enemy is beating us. The men are on the back foot, Commander. The men are on the back foot, Commander. Victory is upon us. Victory is upon us. We've pushed the Boche as far as they can go. We've pushed the Boche as far as they can go. Enemy forces are crumbling. Enemy forces are crumbling. Commander, the advantage is surely ours. Commander, the advantage is surely ours. Our forces are making headway. Our forces are making headway. Sir, the enemy is at a disadvantage. Sir, the enemy is at a disadvantage. Commander, the enemy is reeling. Commander, the enemy is reeling. Our battle strategy is working, Commander. Our battle strategy is working, Commander. Victory is near. Maintain. Victory is near. Maintain. Commando support section reporting groundfall. The commando support section has been reported killed in action.